Deb's Truck Stop in Birdseye has been a staple for over 3 decades. Deb Ernst, owner of the establishment, reflects on how she started her business.
Well, when I was a little kid, we come out here and got ice cream. That's when it was a clothing store and all that stuff. And I always dreamt of owning this place. And then 35 years ago, I met Mary Pearson that owned it in Denny's at Jasper, and she said, "Put the truck stop up for sale today." And I said, "You did." I went home and told my husband, and he said, "You're going to need something to do when I'm gone." So we bought it. This has been a decision for over a year now. The guy that wants it approached me over a year ago. And about 3 weeks ago, I sat down and talked with him, and he said he'd do everything he could to keep it the same. Right. And keep the help if they wanted to stay, and the card players and the bulls. And I said I'd sell.
One could argue the success of Deb's Truck Stop was cemented by the vibes given off throughout the establishment of just being at home around the dinner table with family and friends. Many regulars frequent the establishment daily, often sitting in the same seats at the same table.
Actually, when I bought this place, my intentions was to turn it into like what Bill Klemper had it for years ago. And he is the one that owned it for 13 years, and I was going to beat his record. And that was put a pool table and pinball machine, jukebox back in. But within my second week of owning this place, it was like everybody's home. I mean, they come in, sit around the tables, talk for hours, like they're sitting at their kitchen table. I think it's got a lot to do with my mom's wall over there. I always call that my mom's wall because that was her favorite picture, her favorite wall in here. And yeah, I always want everybody to feel at home.
After over 35 years, Ernst has seen a lot of things, some of which have turned into memories she won't soon forget.
The kids and the growing up that was kids when I bought this place, I don't know what they would do without Mickey Mouse and their suckers.
Thank you. That's right.
And we've had quite a few homeless people come through that we fed. And one of the ones that stick out the most was this young kid. He had picked up change on the highway and left it on the table because he didn't have no money to pay for his food. And but we fixed him a sack. We fed him in here and fixed him a sack to go and put money in it. And you know, just stuff like that.
When asked what's next for her, Deb had the following to say with a hopeful request from the local community.
I'm going to sit back this winter and watch the snow fly.
Right.
And not have to get out in it.
Right.
And spend some time with my sister.
That's good.
And family.
When asked what's next for her, Deb had the following to say with a hopeful request from the local community.
If he keeps this a restaurant and stuff, I hope people will support him. I think if he does, he'll make people feel welcome. He's a very people person. And that's what it takes in here.
Yep.
You've got to like people. It's not an easy thing to do. To give up these little kids and I don't know.
If anyone has gift cards or gift certificates for Deb's Truck Stop, they must be used by Sunday, September 1st. Deb's is located at the intersection of State Road 64 and Schnellville Road in Birdseye. You can find more information by visiting Deb's Truck Stop on Facebook.